Hi, it's David Pelch with Tom's Guide, Tom's Hardware and Laptop Mag, and we're here today taking a look at Nokia's new Lumia 930 5-inch flagship smartphone that's going to be coming out later this year. No plans to bring it to the United States because it's a lot like the Nokia Lumia Icon that's available on Verizon, but it's a really neat phone, and let's take a good look at it. So here we've got a really bright 1080p display that looks great, wonderful viewing angles. We're viewing it from 90 degrees away and the colors haven't faded even a little bit. On the inside you have a Snapdragon 800 quad-core processor with 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. What you have also are a couple of directional microphones. So here near the webcam, which is a 1.2 megapixel webcam, we've got one little directional microphone. It's really hard to see, and we've got another one at the bottom. And if I rotate the phone around, where you see the really interesting looking polycarbonate backside, you'll see there's an opposite directional microphone for each of the ones that were on the front. Why these matter is if you're filming, you can have it actually cut out background noise through an algorithm, so you could only get noise from what's in front of you, not what's behind you, if that's what you want, and a lot of times that really is what you want. Now, taking a look at the backside here, what you've got is this green polycarbonate backside. It's also available in orange, white, and black. It's not removable, but it's a really attractive backside. It feels nice, it's matte. What we have here is a 20 megapixel camera with a gyroscope for optical image stabilization, so you're going to get really good image stabilization because the camera is going to kind of adjust to your movements. The sides of this phone are aluminum, and it has a real premium look. Obviously you see the USB port here. On the side we have a dedicated camera button to go with our power and volume rocker, and that's great because sometimes you just want to get into the camera quickly. So this is running Windows Phone 8.1, which isn't out yet, but we want to highlight some of the Nokia special software on here. Say Nokia Storyteller. Nokia Storyteller allows us to actually see videos that's created from our photos. So here's one, and you can see that it's actually taken a bunch of the stills that this person shot and turned them into what are called living images, which are images with a slight amount of animation to them, and it's put them together with music for you into this video format. Now you can also manually browse through the living images on here, and you can see here at just a few seconds. Now we don't know exactly what living image format is compatible with. We hear it's kind of proprietary. We're not sure if it can be shared. We've got to look into that. But it's very interesting what it does. You can see a couple that were just taken recently, just a couple seconds there of animation to make things a little bit more lively. Now, if we go in here, there's also some new creative software that allows us to do some neat things. So this is Nokia Creative Studio, which allows us to do some editing of photos, and you can see we'll go into modes here. We can do things with paintbrush. We can do things with the color level. We can do things. We can apply filters to it that'll change what sort of the color palette is. This is all neat new stuff from Nokia that is really enhancing the photo experience over what you might have gotten by default. Obviously, Nokia's camera software is really great. It gives you the automatic mode is good. It allows you to zoom by just moving up and down, your finger up and down, so you don't have to do what like you would with pinch to zoom, which might jostle the phone. If you don't use the auto settings, you get a lot of fine control here that photographers will love. So a lot of great stuff there. Nokia is known for their imaging. But overall, this phone looks like a very interesting device. It's going to sell for $599, unsubsidized and unlocked when it launches across the globe, but probably not in the U.S. Later this year. And that's just a quick look at the Nokia Lumia 930. This is Avram Pilch for Tom's Guide, Tom's Hardware, and Laptop Mag.